Hi, I'm David, founder of Wilderside, and welcome to our new recording studio. This is brand new. This will be the first video we've ever done in this setting. I hope it works for you guys. Leave me feedback down below if it could go better. Let me know. But today, I would like to talk about Will Akers, my very first customer in 2023. 11 months ago, Will Akers gives me a call and says, hey, I want the Freedom Launcher. I want the experience of the Freedom Launcher on my Hobie PA12. Now, on your left, that is Will's boat that he took a recent picture of. Will installed the Freedom Launcher on his Hobie PA12, probably hit the ground running mid-April timeframe of last year. He's retired, fishes probably 3 to 4 times a week around the Northern California area, north of San Francisco. He's got great fishing opportunities. And like I said, he's out there all the time. I think he's probably launched that boat at least 50 times on the Freedom Launcher wheels. And Will has nothing but good things to say about his experience since he's had the Freedom Launcher on that big boat. And that's kind of what I'd like to talk to you about. Now, things changed and Will was influential in the current product offering in one very particular way, and that is that up until Will's order, when you got a Freedom Launcher, the Freedom bracket, which is really the magic, and this is a Gen 2 version, you can see that it's actually 2 pieces of aluminum that's screwed together. But Will said, you know, that's pretty loud sitting out on the side of the kayak. Couldn't you maybe powder coat that, make it black? And we certainly did that. So now, fast forward 12 months, now it only really comes in a black version. It actually comes in 2 versions of black. This is a black anodized. It also comes in a black powder coat. The black anodized, if any of you know about that process, it's a lot more of a durable surface. It's what mag lights use. It's what iPhones use. It impregnates the color right in the material. I have black anodized, but I'm offering the powder coat in my initial release of the Gen 3. By the way, there is only 1 piece of aluminum in this beautiful, and I'm so proud of this because this is a custom extrusion. We'll talk more about the Gen 3 bracket at another time, but anyway, this is what Will has on his boat right now. He's upgraded. If you really want to know, a summary of what Will thinks about the Freedom Launcher, but I would encourage you, if you're really interested, just read Will's Google review. He put that out there a few months ago, and I'm just promoting that. So there's going to be a link to Will's review, and I won't steal his thunder, but he's very, very satisfied with both the experience of helping me design the mounting system for the PA12 as well as the performance of the Freedom Launcher on his Hobie PA12. And as a result of Will's experience, Scott called, interested in a Freedom Launcher and the benefits on his Hobie PA14, but he didn't take my word for it. He called Will. They got together, talked about it, and as a result, Scott is now installing his Freedom Launcher on a Hobie PA14. I'm going to show you just an excerpt of what it feels like to launch, and landing is the same way in reverse. What it feels like to launch using a Freedom Launcher.
I didn't have my kayak. I just picked right off the pier. Yeah, no, I've got to get out. Going off the canal. Yeah. No, I never did that. I only just did the things on the pier with the terminal. Just all the pier, go Palooza, and the boat.
And I'll give you this example because I launched Salty Paddle and a Big Water 132 in Lake Minnetonka last July. And we were out there for 3 hours paddling our heart's content. Winds were gusty, white caps. It was a blast. We were tired after 3 hours on the water. We went about 10 miles. You guys that have been out on the water, you know what it's like. You've really worked your legs, your body, just balancing and everything else. We get to the ramp and there's all these boats lined up to go up the ramp with their trailers, right? And all we have is the Freedom Launcher. We're pretty light. We get behind one boat, the boat trailer comes down, the boat slips on the trailer, and we drop our wheels sitting in our seats very easily with the Freedom Launcher. As soon as that boat goes up, I told Andrew, come on, let's go. We paddle to the ramp, jump out, grab the front of our kayak, and we're walking up the ramp and out of the way, because the ramp is free, because it takes a little bit of time to get one pickup and trailer out of the way before the next guy can back up. In that amount of time, in like 30 seconds, we were up the ramp and out of the water and out of the way. I think that's one of the huge benefits of the Freedom Launcher, is not messing around on the boat ramp where you can slip and fall, or just even getting access to the ramp. If it only takes you 30 seconds, you can squeeze in between other people while the ramp is basically unoccupied due to the shuttling back and forth. Just in that 30-second time interval between the guys with their pickups and trailers, I can get out and be on my way. Otherwise, I would have been waiting another 5, 10, 15 minutes for a string of 5 boats to be waiting on the boat ramp. Like I say, there's going to be another video about the Gen 3 hardware, what the 2024 model year is offering, because we now have kayak-specific models. If you've been to the website recently and compared it to 6 months ago, we fit up to a dozen different kayaks hulls in the last 12 months. The first fit has been working really well for my customers. I'm very happy about that. So we'll be talking more about what kayaks models we fit to, etc., in coming videos. The next video, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself. Who is David Tricker? My background. I had a curious customer ask, am I qualified to design landing gear for kayaks? I don't know if this next video is going to help address that issue or not, but I'll give it my best. 2 things I'm going to leave with you video. 2, if you want to see the Google review that Will placed about the Freedom Launcher, that's going to be also in the description and in the comments down below. And then 3, if you like this video, if you find it helpful in your consideration of the Freedom Launcher landing gear or any other product that we offer from Waterside, because we do things other than the landing gear, and we'll talk about each one of these boats in the coming videos. So thanks for joining us. Again, subscribe if you'd like to get more videos like this, and we look forward to seeing you all on the next shoot. Till next time, tight lines.